All right, so we've got a few things to announce today. Firstly, though, I want to just thank the Pomelo team, the ENF, and all the donors. We were so happy with the Pomelo results. And what we're going to announce today is what we're going to do with the funds that we raised on Pomelo. We've come out with a Subsidized Swarms campaign. And the idea is that the EOS community should decide what gets swarmed. So this was a question that was asked by Nathan James a couple of months ago on a fireside. And we were really thinking about it. Before Pomelo, the EOSB's team was deciding who and when got swarmed. And so we're trying something different here. So the idea is we have an article on Bywire, and there's a link in there for a chatbot, the Bees chatbot on Telegram. You go through that chatbot, just tell us the name of the swarm and the Twitter link, and you'll get a subsidized swarm. The content has a few parameters. So the Bees team is going to act as a filter in this system. The content must have hashtag EOS and hashtag EOS. And it cannot be insulting to any party. And it's got to be like a thoughtful something. Like just don't say good morning and request a swarm. So have some legitimate content in there. We're not going to be super strict about it, really, but you will get a swarm. And for those who don't know what a swarm is, we have the ability to coordinate influencers from big to small to engage on a tweet. And what that does is a few things. One, it promotes the content. If you pick your own Twitter account to swarm from, you'll get some new followers. You'll be ranked likely number one in the Twitter search for hashtag EOS and hashtag EOS. And in my opinion, most importantly, it contributes to our ranking on social listening tools. So these tools, they count the mentions of hashtag EOS. And I believe that if we are getting ranked high relative to other cryptos, then that will help us climb the market cap rankings. And this is the premise. I think I mentioned this on my very first interview with Crypto Dunker, that sentiment is related to digital asset price movement. And so it's all about together, like the whole point really is to have everyone swarm, and together we increase the sentiment of EOS. And I think that will provide tremendous benefit to the EOS community. And a little more details here. We are doing 7 per week for 12 weeks. There's 5 left this week. If there's carryover, either maybe the Bees will pick it. If there's a couple carryover, we'll make the selections, or maybe we'll do more the next week. We're going to just see how it goes, see how the demand goes. And this is like our big thing here. I feel like this will prove our premise, or we're building like a mathematical model, like a correlation matrix that needs a lot more data to have more legitimacy to some of the sentiment claims that we're making here. But the data is showing, at least small sample size, that it is highly correlated. And reach out if you have any questions. It should be really easy, the chatbot, to just go in there, answer a couple questions. And and then another really important thing is you want to post the tweet. If the tweet is posted at time 0, immediately apply for the swarm. There is a variable. This is research in regards to how the Twitter algorithm works. There's a variable in the Twitter algorithm called recency or popularity. It's a function of time and engagement. So you have a bunch of engagements in a short amount of time after the tweet is posted, that they factor that into their rankings. And higher rankings, like I mentioned, on Twitter search, you have Twitter topics, you have general boosting. So really important. Please do not post something and then the next day apply for a swarm. Try to do it immediately. I would say 2 hours max. So there's 5 left this week. So get them while they're hot, guys. And so we're super excited on how this goes. We want to swarm everyone in the EOS community. And another detail, it doesn't have to be your own tweet, because like us as the Bees team, we don't want to be picking this stuff. And so if you feel that there's someone else in the EOS community that deserves a swarm, you can do their tweet. And so it doesn't have to be your own content, but it does have to adhere to the parameters described in here. article. So last week, we did a collaboration with .gems for an NFT of the EOS DApp ecosystem. So we've been doing this for the third straight quarter. When there's a new EOS project, so you see Trust EVM on this one, for example. We started in Q1 of this year, where I just went to Bishop of EOS support, and these infographics are like, you see them in other communities. They're like a really helpful tool to discover the community. And I asked him to make it, and he just like totally blew me away of what he made. And it was just like, of course, yeah, Bishop is a great artist, and I thought it was incredible. I showed it to people in the EOS community. They thought it was amazing. And we did something a little different this quarter with the help from the .gems team. So you'll see that it's organized by sector in the DApp sector in EOS, and there's 9 of them. So there's 9 different NFTs, and you can blend them all to get the full puzzle. So that's something a little different. The funds are going to the Bees team, to Bishop, and to .gems. So you help support the people who were involved in making this. And when we came out with this in the first quarter, we saw particularly the Turkish influencers were really all about this. We have this in all the other languages too. And so if you'd like it in another language, you can reach out to me or to EOS support. They have these assets as well. They're for the EOS community. And if your project's not on there, please let us know. We will include you in the Q4 release. And please consider purchasing a pack. It really helps us a lot and help support great artists on EOS as well.